ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be among such good friends at a time when the world faces a storm of uncertainty. Let me begin by thanking the EPP family for your constant support to Moldova when we fought corruption, resisted oligarchy, and faced the consequences of Russia's brutal war against Ukraine. Those consequences are still with us. Russia has intensified its hybrid war, vote buying, cyber attacks, disinformation, all aimed at derailing our democracy last year. But Moldova resisted. We stood firm, protected our choice, and strengthened our democratic institutions. Yet, the threats have not disappeared. This year, Moldova faces another election, and Russia will try to derail it again. The stakes are even higher, a parliamentary election that will decide whether we stay on the European path or fall prey to foreign influence. Russia's objectives have not changed. It wants to turn Moldova into a corridor of influence and use it against Ukraine along a border of over 1,200 kilometers, the longest Ukraine has with any of our countries. This is the reality we face, but Moldova has made its choice. We stand with the free world, working every day to stay anchored on the right side of history. Moldova is safe today thanks to the resilience of the Ukrainian people. Ukraine is protecting not only Moldova, but all of Europe and the international order. This is why Ukraine needs even more military, economic, and moral support. Today we know if the international community had acted more decisively from the start, the human cost, economic losses, and damage to the international law would have been far lower. It is harder now, but not too late, to stop the aggressor and restore peace. Peace demands courage. In these testing times, we must learn from our Ukrainian friends and match their bravery with European unity. We must rise together or risk falling apart. At the same time, today's threats go beyond the battlefield. Where Putin cannot reach with boots on the ground, he uses hybrid means. We in Moldova have learned this the hard way. And Moldova's experience is not unique. The threats we face are the threats Europe faces. That is why, to stay strong, agile, and resilient, Europe must reform. To protect its promise of peace, defend its democracies, because peace without democracy is fleeting, and regard enlargement as a strategic investment in security. Dear friends, Moldova and Ukraine must join the European Union not only because we belong in the EU, but because Europe will be stronger, safer, and more complete by accepting those who fight for its values. The time has come to show that Europe rewards courage with action. Moldova, Ukraine, and the Balkans too are working hard. Together, under the leadership of the EPP, we can bring them, us, home. Thank you.